This is the Itel P70, and yes, on its own it has a 6000 mAh battery capacity that can last for, like, let's say 16 hours of usage. Okay, so it has come with a charging case that has an extra 4000 mAh battery capacity, so that makes it 10, so giving it more like nearly 24 hours of usage when we have these two. And yes, it made charging much more convenient because, one, we don't have to like find a charging station or bring a power bank with us. So the charging case is our power bank, and yes, we can conveniently slip right here and then just slip the phone inside. So yes, the power bank doesn't charge the phone automatically. We have to press the power button to turn it on. Okay, so while this is a very nice idea, just that the phone itself is a little bit upside down. I mean, yes, it has a very big battery life, like a mega battery life. But then when it comes to the performance, okay, let's head first to the camera. Camera can take very decent shots, although it's only a 13 megapixels, so we can't really expect that it will be super duper clear. But yes, it can take pretty decent shots. Colors are okay. It's a little bit on the more brighter side, but yes. And when we zoom in some more, it makes the picture a little bit blurred. So we also have the 8 megapixel rear camera, which can take photos. But yes, there is so much light entering the face that it creates more, I'm not sure if it's shadow or more brightness to the face that makes like too much bright or going to a more pale side. Yes. Now, for the mega downside of this phone is, well, one, we have the G50 Ultimate, 4 gigs of RAM on this, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. Although we do have a memory card slot. Okay, let's talk about first on the G50 Ultimate. So the G50 Ultimate, for some reason, I'm not sure what it's called, the Ultimate, when the performance on this is just super duper slow, as in slow. So we still have to wait like a few seconds for it to, when we're scrolling on something, swiping, it will take a few seconds just to get this thing moving. And yes, while we do have a 6.67 inch display with 120 hertz of refresh rate, I think it's counterproductive because the phone is slow, and even if we have like the 120 hertz refresh rate, it doesn't really make sense because we can't really see or notice that much difference since the performance is really that slow. So yes, the 120 hertz is actually being useless in this one. Then 4 gigs of RAM. 4 gigs is right now in this year, and 128 gigabytes of internal storage is well, the storage is not enough. Yes, it's not enough because when apps occupy the space of the storage, we can't really use it that much. Yes, we do have the memory card slot for taking pictures and videos, But that's the only thing it can do, because the apps usually occupies the internal storage. So yeah, we can't really use this that much, except for like as a power bank or like a backup phone or like a hotspot. Yes, while the design is convenient when like thinking of a power bank, because we can, instead of holding a power bank, a power cable, and our phone, this makes it combining the phone and the charging case to make it one convenient to hold. Yes, it's very easy to hold, so we don't have like to hold a power bank, cable, and yes, our phone as well. Still, because it lacks performance, it's just more like a battery pack right now. And well, for the price of like 4,500 pesos, it's not really worth it, because we're like just getting a power bank, a mega size power bank. But yes, we could also buy power banks right now at a lower cost with higher battery capacity. So yes, and because the charging case has the power bank, we can't really leave this like in direct sunlight or even in hot temperature. Well, one, because this is still a power bank, and even if they tested this, I'm not sure that I'm not sure that it's not going to explode. Oh, I hope not. But it is still a power bank, one that we can't really leave behind around. Let's say, leave this in the car or maybe somewhere hot weather. Yes. So yes, we still need to be careful when it comes to this one. So if, let's say, we can't, it's not really worth buying this at 4,500 pesos, so we can add an additional 1,000 pesos and get the Itel P55 Plus. That one has 16 gigs with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, plus a better processor, or let's say it has the Unisoc T606, so it can play more games and at the same time can function better, much faster compared to the G50 Ultimate. And it has much faster charging speed at 45 watts. So that, although we only have one main battery, which is a 5,000 mAh battery, but still is a very, very big battery, and I think that one will last for like 6-7 hours, because this one we can only use it as a power bank, so not really as a daily driver. So it's not really something one would have. Yes, we're like getting two because we have the phone and we have the power bank, but with the performance that's low, we can only use it as a power bank.